Hi guys, I'm Perti from Airsoft and welcome in this new video. Okay guys, in this new video I and my bro had the idea of using two radios to coordinate, making a very particular attack on their side. In fact, we, for the more or less first time in about a year and a half, thought to make a plan to get to the other side, killing more people as possible and try not to die as often as we do. For helping us in this dangerous plan, we thought out to have some radios with us that would have helped us to coordinate our actions and not to go alone inside the danger. Our plan is basically to go on while the other guy cover the guys that go on. We got inside the tube at first, and after we now are in the... that means that we are like in a little dangerous place for us.
Lo vedo, è qua, lo vedo.
I spotted a guy very near to us inside that little house of wood.
Ho preso orecchio.
And after trying to get out and kill him, with the idea of staying low because I thought that he would have pointed his rifle up, I discovered that he had my same idea, so he got me before I got him. Just because I didn't know where he was, and he was indeed pointing his rifle right inside the tube. That means that he was more or less pointing the rifle where it was. However, he had the stupid idea of remaining in the same position where he was before, so when I came back after the spawn, he was still there and I had the occasion of killing him. Having a very nice revenge, for what I could say. So I warned my brother with the radio that I was back, and now our action is ready to restart from where we stopped it. Thanks to my death.
Dentro nelle canne di bambù. Piano c'è un altro.
We went on, but meanwhile my brother got killed. That left my left side discovered, and one of the enemies used that occasion to killing me. It was his first time playing, but he played it well. And as he did, remember guys that in Airsoft time is an important part of the game. You have to know how to get the time. We could say carpe diem, just to expose this thing easy. Now guys, I was looking for somebody to hit, and I immediately spotted this guy that was inside the turret for the snipers, and he was very near to me, and the problem was that I was near to shoot him before. So fortunately I saw him. I discovered that he was very near to me, because if I didn't he would have killed me for sure. And I went out, staying low behind the cover of those leaves, and I got him from the opening from where he was shooting the other guys of my team. Meanwhile, my brother that had respawned came back, and now that he's back and I'm back, we can go and hopefully we can complete our mission with our plan.
Entriamo. Peppo, facciamo irruzione. 3.
I spotted a guy behind the green wall.
Ce n'è una dietro, Pietro.
and I tried to shoot him.
Fermo,
However,
fermo.
he was
Ce n'è
dry
uno
firing,
dietro.
so after a while
Dietro la
I
casa,
decided to tell him that he was dry firing, just for fair play, you know.
Sto sparando secco.
Yes, you can clearly hear that he's dry firing at the moment, right now.
Stai sparando a secco?
I told him what was happening, and meanwhile my brother got one of the enemies on the other side.
Aspetta un secondo. C'è qualche cosa che mi può fare copertura. Peppo? Non vedo.
My teammate told me that there was a guy inside the box. He was to concentrate on the other guy to see me, and so I got him.
Eliminato.
That means that finally that side of the map is clear. It's my time to advance. As we planned, my job is to get on the left flank and to got more enemy as possible, while my brother is keeping the fire on the front. Yes, that's the guy that was firing, and he's gone.
Bersaglio abbattuto.
I immediately communicated on the radio just to make sure that my brother knew how to move after.
Roger. Diceva mio
My
fratello.
brother told me that one of them was on the roof, so I had my job, and my job was to got him. However, he discovered my position, and so now it's up to my brother to get him. Nice one, he's down. That guy that was going down the stairs got hit by more or less 3 or 4 players of our team. Just because everybody of us was looking at that roof, because inside that roof there wasn't only him, there is another guy that's still there, and he's trying to shoot me. Even if I try to shoot me, my brother got him, and so finally now I can go to the spawn, and now that I'm in, I conquered it. That means that we have won this part of the match, and we have conquered their side. Now it's time to swap sides and to restart. Now we have to attack the place from where we started before. We immediately thought if we had some tactics, and I got that guy that passed
Giù.
really calmly inside the firefight. Not a clever idea.
Ma vedo uno. Fermo.
Meanwhile, the radio of my brother started.
Pietro, stacca la radio per favore. Premi spegnila.
Okay, now that these radio problems are solved, we can move on with our gameplay.
Avversari dentro la casupola. Pietro, ne abbiamo uno dentro la casa. Pietro.
Because I had seen one of the enemies going into the house at our left, I immediately saw it to my brother in, because he knew where he was, and by the way, because it was useful for him and for me to know where he was, to try to make sure he didn't shot us, because our idea is to get on the right flank, but if
E ce n'è un altro avanti dietro i teli.
from this little house he could see us, and that's why
Pietro.
I told my brother to check that place, and after I leave that guy to my teammate.
No, sono a sinistra.
Even if I wanted to go even if I wanted to go on that side, my brother advised me that there was a guy inside the bunker that I had conquered, and immediately after the gun
Adesso sono a secco.
was out of ammo.
Voglio usare un po' la pistola se non ti spiace.
But we have to move fast in this action. I don't know how the plans work, and
Vedrò
it's
solo la
all
pistola.
about fast. So I need that pistol.
La mia idea sarebbe correre dietro il telo, quello
I
circolare.
explained my plan to my brother,
Ma quello, il primo.
but another guy took position at our left.
Vai.
However, my brother was able to got him,
La
and
sinistra,
now
per
it's
punto
up to
ancora
me
quello dietro il
to
bunkero.
get this position.
Tu tienilo sotto che io vado, ok?
I told him to make some good suppression fire,
Sto guardando
and
dall'altro lato.
while I was going to him, I advanced and I got him.
Sei morto! Sei morto prima tu, mi spiace.
But that is only the beginning. I spotted a guy inside that house of wood. And I tried a little of parkour to get to him.
Sei morto!
My camera fell
Sei
off,
morto prima
but
tu,
I
mi
got
dispiace,
him
sparami in aria.
in the end, and now I'm using it like a phone, as you should use a phone. I put myself on the cover because the other guys were respawning, and meanwhile I tried to rewear my GoPro as it should be used. At the same time, while one of the enemies were calmly walking behind me, my brother thought to ask where I was with the radio. Fortunately, the guy didn't saw me, and he passed by. So I had the occasion to say to my brother that everything was going just fine, and now I have to get on. Behind that wall, that green wall, there are two enemies, and now they are going to die.
Tu sei morto, tu sei morto!
That guy was simply
stai sparando,
firing
ti sei
again,
morto.
so I got him. I attacked the other side because the enemies were looking at the other side. That guy was already dead,
Sei
but
morto.
not that one. So more or less I killed all
Non ho
the
sprecato
enemy
un pallino
team
per
with
voi, anzi,
one
uno solo,
BB.
e vi ho chiusi tutti. Forse più di voi a volte.
And that's what I should call a pistol massacre. By the way, because I killed more or less all of the guys of the enemy team, we had to restart.
Situazione. No, lascia stare. Se vuoi ricaricarmela poi nel caso muoio vengo a riprendermela.
I decided not to recharge my gun because the pistol was the best thing to use in this case. The action was too fast to get my rifle set up and to move on. And of course we had just other 3 or 5 minutes of match before that the match ended. So I went on with my pistol because it was the best choice for me. This enemy, who had the pistol of my friend, gave it back to me to give to the owner. However, by the way, he was too far, and so I thought to keep it and using it just to make everything look more badass. By the way, just for you to know, I had finished all my BBs. I killed those guys, and if I had other 3 seconds, I could have killed more or less other 4 guys. So guys, if you count these guys, more or less shooting only a BB, I killed 9 peoples. Okay guys, that was everything I had to show you for this gameplay. I remember you to like, share and subscribe, and see you guys next week. Bye!